champions, and guess who's back? Yes. Guess who is back? I know, right? But I missed you guys so much. And welcome to ItsDawnyWawnyTime, guys. So, we're gonna just jump right on into this video because I got a couple of things. It's kind of like a little chit chat going on here to let you know, bring you up to speed with me. And then we're gonna move into some boxes that I received. The Boxycharm for December and January. And I'm gonna share my thoughts and show you what I received. So if you're interested in seeing this video and catching up with little old Donny Wani, then just keep watching. Okay, champions, so yes, I'm back. I'm so very happy to be back in front of this camera. I have been off for 2 months, okay? It was pretty much the last quarter of 2017, almost. But I do want to say first, welcome to all of my new champions, because we have new champions to the family. And I'm just so like, people were still watching my videos, so I am so very thankful and humbled by that. You just don't know what that means to me. And then secondly, all of my current champions that are in this family and you have been here from day one or up until this moment, thank you for continuing to support my channel. I know you have lives and there's things going on, but you still took time to, you know, check out what videos I have out there and drop me a line to ask me if I'm doing okay and to wish me well in the new year. And I just thank you so much for doing that. Now, with all that being said, let me just give you guys just my little thoughts, okay, on my absence. I did not just throw you guys by the wayside or anything like that. I thought about you as I always do, and I prayed for you as I always do. But in the beginning of 2017, my youngest daughter was going through a divorce, okay? And it was something that was very troubling for her. It was a very traumatic, stressful event for her. And so I had to be there for my baby, okay? And not only it came to be where things just became so chaotic that the entire family got divorced. We all divorced the ex-husband for many reasons that I won't get into, but just know that it was a very stressful time. That started out my 2017, y'all. And also during that time, my oldest son, he also was going through some changes. So as a mom, you know, you try to keep your kids on the right track. I don't care how old they are. My children are adults with lives of their own, but they still need guidance at times. And they still need someone to listen, someone to advise them, and someone to kind of like keep them afloat and keep them going and keep them motivated, you know? And so that was what I had to do. Now, on top of all of that, right, I still had to work. And y'all know I have a stressful job currently. But I still had to work. And it became more difficult and more difficult to juggle my stress on my job, juggle what was going on with my children, my 2 children. My son's stuff kind of died down early on. I would say after the first part of the second quarter of the year, he kind of got his feet back on the ground and he moved right along, okay? My youngest daughter going through the divorce, that was very stressful. And just trying to keep her motivated. I mean, it was a situation where she was just beat down. You know what I mean? Just mentally and spiritually beat down. And actually, we were at war. Not only were we at a physical war, okay, in the court system with all of this, but we also had a spiritual war going on. because the devil was truly trying to attack my family, and he was coming at my family in disguise. As y'all know, the devil will do that. He was coming at my family in different disguises. And you know, when you in the thick of things, it's kind of difficult to see what's coming down the pipe. It's kind of difficult to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself lifted in prayer. Okay, but when you have people that's on the outside looking in, you know, they can see what's coming. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore we were all kind of like steering her, but I was still the general of the ship. And so it was just became so overwhelming and so tiresome and so stressful that I just got to the point where I just couldn't handle it any longer, and I just had too many balls in the air. And unfortunately, it was my channel that had to sacrifice. But in the long run, in the long scheme of things, in the end of it all came out on top. Everybody's doing well. We're finally divorced. And so now everybody can move on with their lives. But for me, I had a lot of transference of stress. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but have you ever spoken with someone and you feeling real good when you speak to them, when you go into that conversation, and then all of a sudden the conversation ends, they go on about their way and they're no longer, you know, feeling sad and dumpy and gloomy, and now you like, what, you know, you just like real down and out and dark and you don't understand why. That's transference of stress. They've taken and unloaded on you, and now they feel better and they've got a little bit more strength because they've gotten rid of some stress. But now you feel like, oh man, I just want to go home and crawl into bed and not get out for a week type of deal. Okay, I had a lot of transference of stress going on with this divorce. Don't get me wrong, it was my baby, and I will move mountains. I will dry up rivers. I will call out all my prayer warriors. I will do anything I can for my children, okay? And my daughter was suffering, okay? And my grandchildren, poor little things, they were doing the best that they could, okay, to help with their kids. And kids should be children, okay? So it was a very stressful situation, and I had a lot of transference of stress, and it was quite draining for me. And so time just kept going and going and going and going and going, and I kept feeling like I kept saying I have to film, I have to film, I have to film. This was like 6 months into the year. I have to film, I have to film, I have to film. So I was pushing myself to make videos that I wasn't satisfied with putting out to my champions, but it was all that I had in me to do the videos. And then we going into the fall of the year, and things just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed with the divorce. And every time we thought it was going to be the end, my daughter would go to court and it was always something else. Okay? He made it very, very difficult for my daughter. But the devil is a liar. You hear me? The devil is a liar, because what combats that darkness, what combats that evilness is prayer. Okay? It's the mighty hand of God. Okay? And so that's, man, we was praying. I mean, we was praying, we was praying, we was praying, we was fighting that devil, we was fighting his demons. This was on a daily basis. I was talking to my daughter like 3 or 4 times a day during this time. And like I said, it was all transference of stress. So I'm taking the load off of her because she is in this war, okay? So she on the front lines, okay? And I'm the general directing her as best that I can, but I had my father. Okay, hallelujah. I had my father directing me and giving me the words to say to her, because there were times when I didn't know what to say or what to do, and all I could do was drop down to the floor and praise God. Okay? Oh, but for. Okay? So, now that we have gotten all that over and done, and it's a done deal and everybody's gone their way, and now he wants to be, you know, a little bit more nicer. See how God works? You know what I'm saying? Now that that's all gone away, now we have moved into the holidays. Okay, I'm so emotionally and physically drained until I didn't even put up holiday decor this year. I just didn't have the energy. I wasn't feeling it. You know, we were all together as a family for Thanksgiving, but again, I just wasn't feeling it. You know, I was emotionally and physically drained. Mind you, I'm still working every bit of the way, you know, and so my channel suffered, and I am so very apologetic for that, but there was nothing I could do at the time. But I'm back, baby. I'm back. Yes, I am back. I am energized. And another thing, you know, going through all of that, you know, it takes your focus away from what you really should be doing and your daily living. That kind of becomes your daily living. Just talking people off of cliffs. Not real cliffs, but, you know, just keeping them, keep hanging on, keep hanging on, keep hanging on type of deal. You know what I'm saying? And so it just took, it consumed my world pretty much to make sure that she had what she needed, my grandchildren had what they needed, and it was a struggle at times. It was a real struggle. But like I said, I also lost my motivation for making videos because I couldn't think, because it was so much going on that needed my attention on a daily basis. So I just didn't even have thoughts or ideas or any type of motivation to make a video, you know? And I'm just not a person that gets on the channel and just wants to complain and talk about this, that, and the other thing. I am not that person. I want to figure things out. I have to get it straight in my head first before I can explain it to anyone else where it makes sense, because again, at the time, it wasn't making sense to me. I didn't understand why things were happening the way that they were happening. And it was all because of a person. You know what I mean? All because of a person. But at the end of the day, it all came right back around to what I explained to my daughter, was that God has, sometime you have to fall hard and rebuild to get built back up. You know what I mean? And there were some things that she needed to learn, she needed to experience. And so God was working it out for her. But at the same time, he was teaching her the lessons and giving her the strength that she was going to need to be a better person, to be more spiritually strong, and so on and so forth. Now, she didn't believe me at the time when I was telling her this, but now she does believe it. But God, okay? So, like I said, everything has gone well. It really has. It has gone well. We're done. I'm re-energized. I got through the holidays and I'm back. It's 2018, and this year I am going to do the things that I want to do. I want to work in my channel. I want to build my channel. I want to speak to you guys on a regular basis. I just want to do some things in 2018. For me, 2018 is the year of Jubilee. Hallelujah. It's the year of Jubilee for me. And I'm going to grab on to that, and I am going to ride it until I cannot ride anymore, and then I am going to ride it some more, baby. Yes, 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 yes. But anyway, so that's just in a nutshell what's been going on with DawnyWawny. Okay, so now that we know what's going on with DawnyWawny and what's been going on with DawnyWawny and why she hasn't been on her channel and this, that, and the other thing. But let me tell you this now, I have been watching videos. I haven't always, I did not always comment, but I did watch a lot of videos, an awful lot of videos from my champions. I just recently started commenting, but I did watch your videos, a lot of you videos, and I must say that I can see improvement in some of you guys' videos. We kind of like some of us came up at the same time, and I've seen so much improvement in your content and in your videos, and I'm so happy for you. And I see your channel growing for you. Some of y'all just made me laugh, had me cracking up laughing, and it made my day, because there were some days when they were very dark, very dark. But for God, that's all I can say. So, with all of that being said, today I got my December Boxycharm, and I have my January Boxycharm, and so I want to just kind of like go quickly through these products. I am wearing and I have used the December products, so I can give you my thoughts on those. So just hang on in here for a few more minutes, and we're going to get started. Okay, so now we're moving into my January box, okay? And what it's talking about is rock and roll soul, and that's what the little card looks like for January. Now it says in here that I received 5 products, one of which is broken, as you can see from the inside of the box, but it's gonna be okay. Okay, so we'll do the broken one last. So the first product that I received is the Pores No More Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt, and that's what that looks like, and it's a full size tube. Okay, full size, and it says that this retails for 38 bucks. Luminizer Primer delivers a natural gradient glow while blurring pores and imperfections for a beautifully illuminated, flawless complexion. Okay, this is something that I already use, because I have this deluxe size sample and I already use this. So I already know that I enjoy this product. Okay, that's what it looks like. And you blend it in. It comes out that beigey color, but it gives your skin a really nice glow. So this is already something that I use, and I'm glad I got the full size now. Now, moving on to the next thing, it's the It Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil, and that's what that looks like. It's in a universal taupe color. This is a full size one, and it retails for $24. Now, to share a little story with you, when I first started getting into my brows, about 3 years ago, this was the first product that I used. Okay, so I already have one. If I can find it handy, I already have one. Here it is. I already have one that's like the travel size, and it has the spoolie on one end, which is an okay spoolie, and then on the other end is your product. It twists up. Now, if you can tell, it has an angle on it. Okay, and so this is easy. I generally take that angle, and that's how I make my natural looking hairs. Okay, now the harder that you hit, the harder you do it, the darker it is. Okay, so there it is, darker. And then the lighter strokes to give natural hairs, you're gonna get lighter product. Okay, so this is something that I'm already familiar with. It's something that I do enjoy wearing. So I got another one now, full size, and I will put it into my rotation. Okay, so moving on. Now, the next thing that I have is the Crown Pro Glam Metals. Oh, and by the way, this I have on my eyebrows. I forgot to tell y'all that. I'm wearing it on my eyebrows today. Don't even talk about this look. I'm not pleased with this look, but I was just playing in my makeup today, and this is what I came up with. So, but yeah, the brows are done with the Universal Brow by It Cosmetics. So the next thing I received is the Crown Pro Glam Metals Palette. And that's what that looks like. And it's probably washing out in the camera. So here's what the packaging looks like. There we go. And what this is by Crown, Pro Crown. And you've got 9 shadows in here. Kind of neutral, cool shadows. And you also have a mirror, but the mirror is in the shape of a guitar, so that's really not, I don't think, in my opinion, it's not going to get used by a lot of people simply because you can't really see very well, okay? But I like the idea. So I have not used this palette yet, but we're just going to swatch a couple of these colors and see, because I haven't done anything with it. And they're supposed to be metals, and so that's 3 of the colors right there. So we'll see. We're gonna play in it, and we'll give you our thoughts next month when we receive the February box, because I have these in my rotation right now to try these products out. Okay, and then the final thing that I had received, oh no, 2 more items. One of them is broke, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so then I received the Galactic Matte Lip Paint. This is something that I'm really excited about receiving because I've always wanted to try their products, especially their lipsticks. And now I have one, and it's a full size. Okay, and this is in the color Demure, D-E-M-U-R-E. Now I can tell you that I have worn this product. I don't have it on today, obviously, but I have worn this product, and I have worn this product with this on top, and it looks beautiful. But that's what that color looks like. It's a nice mauve nude, and it goes excellent with my complexion. And I do feel like this is a color that all skin tones can wear. What I will say is that it is a soft matte, in my opinion. It did not dry my lips out, and it's creamy. You got to give it a second to dry, but once it dries, you are good to go. So that is just my thoughts. I just couldn't wait, and I will continue to wear that. Now the final item that I received in my box is the broken item, and I have it in this little bag here because it arrived broken. I contacted Boxycharm. They asked me to take a picture of the product. See, look at that. Take a picture of the product and put it next to the shipping label on my Boxycharm box and email it back to them, which I've done. So hopefully they'll send me out a replacement product. But this is the Pure Bronze and Brighten palette, and I was so very ready to try this. I'm a fan of Pure products. It has a nice mirror, but as you can see, it's broken. It's shattered, guys. This one over here, you see that? I mean, it is really broken. See that? So they're sending me out another one. You have 14 days to turn in that information. So I don't know when they're gonna send it out, but I was told that they'd be sending it out. So hopefully I'll get it soon, so that, because I'm just ready and dying. See, I'm trying to clean this up to try that out because it really looks pretty. And so those are the products that I received in my January box. So that is it, champions, for this video. It's probably going to be a bit long, but like I said, I wanted to give you guys an explanation and just a simple look into what I have been doing and what I've been going through for the last 2016 that led up to me being off of my channel for 2 months at the end of the year. I appreciate each and every one of you, and what I must say is to you, if you can lend a hand, give a hand, because you just never know what people are going through, and sometimes people just don't want to bother you. You know what I mean? But sometimes we need to be bothered, because at the end of the day, by helping someone else through something that they're going through, they're learning something, but so are you. So until the next video, champions, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you happened up on my channel, turn on that notification button, which is right next to the subscribe button, and just come on and be a part of It's DawnyWawnyTime, because we are a family of champions here. Right? Right. Mwah. And smooches.